What is up, comic book fans, readers, collectors, cover lovers? Everyone is welcome here at Nerdy Geeks Comics, no matter how you collect. Today is Sunday, January the 11th, 2025. So, you know what that means? It's Snail Mail Sunday. Snail Mail Sunday, if this is your first time watching, is your basic unboxing. I save up everything I got from Whatnot, eBay, online retailers, and then I open them all up. And then I show you everything I got. A lot of these I ordered before Christmas, so I don't remember what most of them are. I do remember what one specific one is. I'm going to save that one for the end. But I have a decent little stack. Nothing too crazy, but yes, I have one from J. Scott Campbell. That's the one I'm looking forward to opening. So let's go ahead and get to the stack. Knifey, knifey. This was a box inside of another box. And then wrapped up again. Okay, so I do remember this. This was a Whatnot seller that I had found. I'd never seen him before, but he had a complete Something's Killing the Children show. I am a big Something's Killing the Children fan. Maybe one of these days I'll go over my collection because I do have all cover A's from 1 through current 45. And I do have some of the exclusives, not all of them, not all of the big ones, but I do have some nice little grails in that collection. So maybe one of these days I'll go over that collection. But anyways, I was just watching the watch. I didn't plan on actually buying anything, but then I won a giveaway. And as I always say, if you're going to win a giveaway, you might as well start buying because now your shipping is lower, if not free at that point. So I went ahead and started buying. So first off, I bought Something's Killing the Children, issue number 14. This is a great cover. It is a haunting cover, a sad cover, especially once you read it and you know what's happening here. But I had to pick it up. It is in really great condition. Like the spine looks really good. You can see right there. Really nice. Sharp edges. Really happy to have this one. Next, I bought Something's Killing the Children, issue number 10. And again, we have another really nice, clean issue. It has been read because this one does have a couple of spine ticks. Let's see, right. Can you see them? Right there. You see it? Right there. There you go. The color breaking spine tick. And there's another one right above it. There's about 3 of them on here, but it's still a pretty clean copy of issue number 10. It's not going to be a 9.8, but I think it might be a little bit better condition than the one I already had. So happy to have a second copy. And the last book I bought, because they started getting really pricey, is Something's Killing the Children, issue number 8. And again, a really nice, clean copy. Corners look great. That edge looked great. But again, this one does have a couple of spine ticks. There you go. You can see one right there, and one right there, and one right there. But other than that, it's really clean. And I think some of these can actually be pressed out because I think just maybe this one has a small color break. So overall, not bad. Really happy to have it. If you collect Something's Killing the Children, you know issues 1 through 10 are pretty hard to get, and they're getting really pricey. Because I was curious how much issue 5 was going to go for. Because issue 5, other than when it comes to the cover, the original covers, the cover A's, other than cover A of number 1, of course, issue 5 is probably the most expensive cover A you're going to find. And when I bought mine last year, I want to say I got it for about $80. And the one they had sold for $230, $250, something like that. So these, you know, at least 1 through 5 are really expensive. You're gonna spend minimum $100 on 1 through 5 at least, and that's outside of issue 5 and issue 1. 2, 3, and 4, it's gonna cost you at least $100. I want to say they were selling for like $150 to $180. So really happy I was able to pick up my issues last year before the explosion and everything. I also picked up a number 3 second printing, and I got that on a fantastic deal. At the time, it was higher than I wanted to pay, but I got it, and now it's almost double what I paid for it. So really happy I was able to add that one to my collection. But anyways, those are the 3 books I added from Something's Killing the Children. Next, I got a package from the 616. Okay, so from the 616, I picked up 2 books that I already have. If you've been watching this, you know I like to have duplicates of a lot of the books that I really love. So this must have been a pretty good deal, because I doubt I would have just bought these 2. I prefer to have the full set, but I did pick up the G.I. Joe. I want to say this is issue number 15. Here we have the Baroness by Lucho Parillo foil, really nice. And we also have the, I want to say that's Scarlet, right? I mean, is there another redhead in G.I. Joe? But there's Scarlet. This one is done by Lucho's wife, Carla Cohen. So really fantastic. Both foils. Happy to have some extras of those. I have no idea what's in this one or who this came from. Okay, so now I know why I don't remember this. Apparently, I was watching a Whatnot show and I just won a random giveaway. I've never heard of this series, but I won a giveaway, so that's what we got. Next up, Riverbend Comics. Okay, so like I said, I'm a big Something's Killing the Children fan. I must have been in the mood to pick up a lot of stuff. So I did pick up an extra copy of issue number 39. Really great cover of Jessica Slaughter right here, cleaning off her blades. Obviously just got finished in battle with the monsters. Looks like I also picked up a copy of just the teeth. So there we go. I'm not sure if I had one of those or not. I want to say I did. And I also picked up a kind of blankish cover. If you can see, there's the symbol for the House of Slaughter right there. So I don't know if that's a glow in the dark or not. I'm gonna have to check that out. If it is a glow in the dark, let me know. And the last book I picked up, which is completely different than the ones I just showed you, was Justice League of America number 3. We have a nice cover of Solomon Grundy, who looks like he just finished decimating the Justice League. Really nice cover right here. Really happy to be picking up a few more of these, older books. Next is from my buddy Shane. Okay, so it looks like this time I went on the X-Men run. So here I picked up X-Men issue number 11. This is a Jim Lee cover, really great cover. It's not in the best shape. You can see all the spine ticks. This thing has been well loved, but I think I got it for like $2 or $3, so I'm happy with it. Okay, so now we're gonna get into a little bit older X-Men books, but a little bit better shape. So here I have Uncanny X-Men issue number 275. It says the giant-sized issue. Really nice cover. Again, a Jim Lee cover. We have Wolverine, looks like Psylocke, and Forge right here. I don't know who this is. Y'all tell me who that is. But really nice cover and in pretty good shape. Next, we have another Uncanny X-Men. This is issue number 213. And we have Wolverine and Sabretooth, as always, fighting. Really nice cover. You know, the bag, I need to change it out, but it's actually in pretty nice shape. Next up, we have Uncanny X-Men issue number 212. So this is round 1 of Wolverine versus Sabretooth. So I got 212 and 213. Really nice cover of Wolverine right here. Awesome to have this. And the last book that I picked up, here we have another Uncanny X-Men. This is issue number 172. And I don't know if this is the actual wedding issue or not. Again, I love comic books. I didn't start collecting until 2005. So everyone who grew up reading these and know everything about them couldn't afford it when I was a kid. My parents couldn't afford to buy me comic books, so I never read them until I was in my 20s. So if that's the waiting issue, cool. If not, let me know. But I thought it was a nice cover. Really happy to add this one to the collection. Here we have the penultimate package. Stabby, stabby. I love whenever they send packages and they use the good blue tape, the tape that comes off but stays on long enough to keep the package together. But whenever you rip it off, it just doesn't start ripping everything apart. Good job. Nice. And see, when they use the good tape, you can peel it off the backing board without tearing it up. Free backing board. Okay, so first up, I got an Ultimate In-Game blind bag. I'm just kidding. I got the Ultimate In-Game 1 in 50 by Lozano. Really great cover, guys. Like, I did pre-order this, but then when I saw that they had them available after picking them up, and this cover looks so much better in hand, I had to grab a second copy. So really happy to have that one. And nothing against the Ultimate In-Game blind bags. I did order some, but then when I saw they were all coming in bad, I think it's been around 80-20, 90-10, somewhere between there of bad versus good. My LCS actually did open up a few of theirs and they were damaged. So I went ahead and asked them, hey, is it okay if I don't take these? Because if they're damaged, I'm really not going to want them. And they were fine with it. They went ahead and did the return. So anyways, if you ordered some, great. If you got yours undamaged, amazing. I'm happy for you, but I'm happy to have this one. And to continue with my fandom of Lozano, I picked up extra copies of the Zatanna issue number, what issue? 5 by Lozano. Really great cover. And I picked up 3 copies of that. So really happy to have these. Okay, so I already did own at least one copy of this. I don't know if I have multiples or not, but just a little spec just in case. I did pick up some Absolute Evil issue number 1 first printings, and I was really happy to do it because they still had these at cover price. So before these take off, because if you know Kingdom of Nerds, which I'm sure you do, because if you're watching me, there's no way you don't know him. We both think that this is the true first appearance of the Absolute Joker. Yes, he did appear in previous issues, but he really didn't have any dialogue up until this one, when we really got to know who he was. Whenever you got to see Ra's al Ghul and everybody who we've already seen as big bads, and then as soon as the Absolute Joker starts talking, everybody stops talking. They all give him his due respect. So really happy to be able to pick this one up along with this one and this one. So really happy I was still able to pick up 3 nice clean copies of Absolute Evil number 1. And that's it from this box. The Last Melon Fragile from J. Scott Campbell. Nice. No, I will not be stabbing this one. Bubble wrap, very nice. Okay, so from J. Scott Campbell, and by the way, if you've never ordered from J. Scott Campbell's store, his packaging is amazing. They put it in a box. They put cardboard on the top and bottom of the books. They put it in bubble wrap. They put bubble wrap on top of the cardboard. And then they come in really nice Mylars. They're not the thickest Mylars, but they're really nice and clear. It's got a sticker on it. Do a good job. So, we've all bought stuff from, well, not all of us, but if you have bought stuff from retailers or artist exclusives, sometimes they just come in regular poly bags, just shipped regularly. It's nice that, yes, Campbell can be very pricey, but he does a good job with shipping and he makes the presentation really nice. So anyways, enough Campbell. Let's go. We have Rogue the Savage Land, issue number 5 by J. Scott Campbell. Really great Rogue cover right here. And so J. Scott Campbell did all of the cover A's for Rogue the Savage Land, but apparently he really loved drawing Rogue in this way, because he did 5 issues of cover A's for that, but then he went and did like 10 or 15 that he put exclusively on his website. This was one of them. Really happy to have it. Next up, I have I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is an Amazing Spider-Man. I'm gonna assume it is, but we have a Virgin cover right here with the white background of Mary Jane. Of course, the one character that everybody knows J. Scott Campbell for. He loves to draw Mary Jane more than any character, I want to say. He even said in an interview that he wanted to be known for drawing the Spider-Man women, you know, Mary Jane, Black Cat, and Gwen Stacy. And here is a fantastic Mary Jane by J. Scott Campbell. Again, with this little sticker on the back. Oh, and I just finished talking about the quality and everything he did. Check this out. My book, it's split right there. The bag. I'm gonna have to get a new bag for that, but still a pretty bag. And my last book that I'm gonna have for this Snail Mail Sunday and from J. Scott Campbell, I took it out of the bag because it's a wraparound cover. And how are you gonna show a wraparound cover with this? So I had to get rid of this. And I got one of my clear backing boards, but here we have another Rogue the Savage Land. Really great cover. This is, again, issue number 5. And there you go, wraparound. So you got Rogue laying across. There actually is a landscape where the whole art is on there. That thing is long sold out. I was happy I was able to grab one of these, but there we go. The last book from J. Scott Campbell. There was maybe 1 or 2 more Savage Land Rogues that he had that I wanted to get. Hopefully, whenever the funds start, creeping up again, I'll be able to pick that one up. But otherwise, these are the 2 I really wanted to make sure I got. Really happy to have them. So that's it. That's my last book for this Snail Mail Sunday. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Are there some books that Campbell put out that I should have gotten instead? Let me know. But as always, please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.